Ahoy, sailors of Apollo! What's up, guys? It's Apollo here. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to the Life of a Soldier. This is a special series where we follow around one soldier during a very intense battle. Maybe this soldier did something really crazy during a battle replay, and we just want to figure out what happened to the brave soul during the fight. Maybe he won, maybe he was victorious, maybe he died in battle, or maybe he ran away. Well, this is the Life of a Soldier, Life of a Ship edition. Yeah. So I was actually planning on doing this, and a couple people wanted to see this, which is cool. So Emperor of the Great Unknown, he left this comment on the battle of this video, which, by the way, guys, this battle I uploaded a couple weeks ago. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. There's a link to it down below. So yeah, today we're going to be following the HMS Black Prince. Now, if you remember in the video, she really stole the spotlight when she went between two enemy ships and just open fired on both broadside. It was really intense. Well, we want to figure out what happens, or at least I do. What happens to this ship? How many kills does she get? Does she survive the battle? We will find out soon enough. So very cool stuff. Right now, let me just give you a little context of what's going on. So Jackie Fish, she's leading the UK. I'm leading Portugal. And again, we're taking on France and the Ottomans way back here. Let me just fly over here. So yeah, the whole point of this video is to make it feel like you're on board with the crew. You're part of the crew. You're on the HMS Black Prince, and you're ready for battle. You're in good hands. You know, the British sailors were unmatched, especially during this time period. They could reload faster than any nation. Their ships were just magnificent. So yeah, it's gonna be a good show. I'm really excited about this. One thing that's gonna bother me the whole video, though, what the hell are the sails doing? What is this? Why are they flapping around? Why are they not tightening the ropes? Like, what? This is horrible seamanship. Like, what is happening? So yeah, that's gonna, like, seriously, what is this? What is this? Okay, so yeah, that's a little distracting, but that's all right. You know, we'll just pretend we're a Marine on the ship, you know? Just firing from the top deck, just firing down. Or maybe we're firing from the poop deck, you know? Good old poop deck. But yeah, so what do we do? Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the history of the HMS Black Prince. Actually, it was a real ship. It's actually, there's been 5 ships in the Royal Navy that's been named HMS Black Prince. The one that would be closest around this time period was the one that was built in 1816. So her name, of course, was the HMS Black Prince. She was a 74-gun third-rate ship of the line of the Black Prince class. Now, this is a 98 gun, so technically this ship right here has more guns compared to the real ship that was made in 1816. So this ship isn't exactly super well known for like having a fantastic military record of like destroying enemies and whatnot. By the way, the battle has begun. If we kind of look through our scopes here, our scopes, our glass, I guess I should say, just seeing the battle unravel. So yeah, the Black Prince not quite in combat just yet, but you can see the line is starting to curve up ahead. So pretty soon we will be in the firing line. So pretty cool stuff. All right, so more about the Black Prince. She was ordered on the 14th of August, 1810. So very cool. And she was built in Woolwich Dockyard, and she was laid down July 1814, the year, and she was launched the 30th of March 1816. I really screwed that up. But yeah, the 30th of March, 1816 is when she set sail. But she didn't have, like I said, a very great military record. I'm sure she was in some battles, but later she would become a prison ship. So in 1848, she became a prison ship, and eventually she was broken up in 1855. So yeah, it's getting a little choppy here, guys. There's a lot of smoke going on. The battle's really unraveling. We can't hear any of the shots. There we go. Yes, the Black Prince opens fire. Who's she going for? She's going for a brig, a Ottoman brig way down there. So let's go ahead and take out the glass and view the Ottomans are kind of making their way, kind of just in range of the Black Prince. So we are using Darth mod for Napoleon, just in case you were wondering. That's why the smoke looks so epic and the ships move a little bit slower. I really hope this framiness doesn't last all game. Let's see, if we kind of look this way, it gets better, I can imagine. No? Okay. Yeah, it's the smoke, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Not much I can do about that. But yeah, the Black Prince, pretty cool. Yeah, so her guns, in case you're just wondering, her guns, she had, like I said, 74 guns. On the gun deck, she had 28 32-pounders. On the upper gun deck, she had 28 18-pounders. On the quarter deck, she had 4 12-pounders and 10 32-pounders. They're the carronades. And then on the forecastle, she had 2 12-pounders, 2 32-pounders. And on the poop deck, she had 6 18-pounders. So she was armed. I mean, 74 guns, not the largest ship at the time, but that's a big, nasty ship. So let's see what's going on here. So we've got actually a French, what is that? No, a boxer? Oh, so Jackie's got his frigate. It's a 5th rate, 32 gun, kind of in the front lines, shielding for the Black Prince. We are starting to see some French ships in range. We've got the 122 gun ship of the line. We're opening fire from port side, just telling them what for. Yeah, what is up? Like, I don't get that about the Napoleon like naval battles. Like, why do the sails move around like that? It looks horrendous. It looks so bad. Like, the sailors were just like, I'm not gonna tighten it. It's just gonna flap in the breeze and not actually work. All right, so we've got another French ship nearby. It's the 38 gun frigate. So kind of going toe to toe with the Boxer, which is again the frigate, the British frigate. So they're in a little bit of a frigate battle. Some Marines are opening fire from the top deck, the quarter deck. And it looks like we're gonna open more fire. I think we're going after the 38 gun frigate. So nice, kind of hitting the stern of the ship, which is really really effective. Great place to fire at a ship. It's really the weakest point of the ship. You know, that's where the captain's cabin is. They got fancy furniture, glass, and it's all nice. It's not like there's a lot of armor, right, on the ship. So now the 2 frigates have gone into an epic melee. We're still just kind of far back supporting the fight. We do, well, there's an 80 gun ship of the line ready to face us. Now, if this was the true Black Prince, she would outgun us, but this is the 98 gun, so we gun her. So we're gonna open fire once again. We have not, I don't think we've gotten hit yet. I don't think they've actually hit us with a broadside or a volley or anything like that. So we're still, actually no, that's not true. We've lost quite a bit of crew. We lost some guns too. So I think we've actually been hit by a couple guns. But this is epic, guys. I mean, this really gives you, I wish I could get a little bit closer to the deck, but it kind of gives you a view of like what it would be like to be on one of these ships, seeing just ships everywhere. Now, I don't think it would be this chaotic. I definitely think there'd be more lines and organization, but you know, sometimes naval battles broke up into just chaos. All right, so we're getting a lot closer. If we just kind of go to the crow's nest, just pretend, we're kind of looking over the positioning. So we've got 2 98 gunships going towards the center, and this is the epic moment. This is where she goes in between the Charlemagne and that ship, the 80 gunship. We're gonna go, both of these are 80 gun ships, so we go in between the two. Like, when the ship gets hit with cannonballs, why do the sails flap around? I don't get it. So now we're pulling up the sails. We're not going full sail. I think Jackie's just kind of stopping right here. Oh god. Okay, so no, actually we're turning between the frigate and the 80 gun ship. So here we go, the epic moment. Just imagine being on this deck right here and just looking out. You could yell at the enemy sailors and Marines, and it would have to be so intense. But the top deck guns are ready, the quarter deck guns, the poop deck guns, the bottom guns are ready. We just got to get here. Look at expert navigator going, sailing us through this really tight just positioning. Now we're getting hit hard. Keep your heads down. The 80 gun ship, she's pretty banged up, but she's still got a lot of fight left in her. So once we get a little bit closer, hold on, not yet, not yet. She's hitting us hard, but fire! There we go. And we destroyed her starboard side, just opening up tons of holes. You can see the sailors, the gunmen reloading their guns. Back over on this side, we're now going to open fire port side at the 38 gun frigate, and that should break the frigate. Now we're going full sail, and we're going to push out of here. Get out of here. Get out of this location. So where's the wheel? I can imagine the wheel would be like what, right here, right where my mouse is. So the master would be controlling this ship. So it's getting a little shaky, guys. I promise you, historically, ships don't shake like this. But again, that's just how it works. I don't know. I think there's a way of turning off that little like shaky cam thing. But whatever, I'm not sure. I think you have to go into the script or whatever. But now that we broke through those two ships, we're still in between a lot of enemy ships. The Black Prince is going ham right now. We're going deep into enemy territory. We've got another ship. Oh, and they open up broadside. Or, yeah, from their broadside. This ship's really banged up, though. You can see, let me look through my glass. Yeah. And we're going to return the favor, fire back, hopefully bring her down. Oh, one of her, I think her mast, yeah, one of her, the quarter mast or the back mast there, going down. So that ship is pretty much dead in the water. Now back over on this side, we're starting to, I believe, yeah, we are opening fire. The 122 gun. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. That shakiness is a little too much for me. I don't want to give you guys a headache. But this 122 gun ship well, it's actually really strong. It's really doing quite well. It's still has 113 guns and 331 crew. That's another thing about this game, is like the number of crew. I mean, the amount of men you would need to crew a 98 gun second-rate ship of the line. It's a lot. Like, for example, the HMS Victory, that was a 104 gun ship. She had like 800 crew, estimated around 800 members. That's insane. The fact that this ship only has 283, you couldn't even sail and arm all the guns. Like, it just would not happen. You wouldn't have enough men to do it. So we are sailing by the 80 gun third rate, which is sinking, tragically sinking. So we're probably like picking up some sailors here. Like, get on the lifeboats, get on the longboats, and they'll row over and climb up the sides. That would be cool if you could actually do that. Back over here on this side, though, we're still in a dangerous range against this 122 gun. Thankfully, it's not opening fire, but we've actually pulled up the sails. We're gonna sit right here. Again, I assume we're picking up some troops, and we're still getting hit from the broadside of this 122 gun ship of the line. So let's see what else is going on. What is that? That almost looks like the Victory. No, it's the HMS Hibernia. So she's taking on Charlemagne. She should be able to take her on pretty easily. She completely outguns her, 80 to 106. Oh man, they're just opening fire over there. So we're gonna head back this way and just continue our sailing. We do have a kind of like a raking opportunity to rake the stern of the 122 gun ship of the line, which is now opening fire on someone else. Just, that looks so cool. Oh, and the explosion! The explosion from that distance. I forgot we've got some exploding ships, so the magazine catches on fire, just blows up the entire ship. And unfortunately, I think that's a French ship, by the way. So unfortunately, Jackie Fish was not taking the opportunity to fire at the stern of this 122 gun ship of the line. There we go. Well, she's kind of opening fire. You can look, a lot of the cannons have been destroyed. I think they're trying to rebuild some of the cannons, try to put them back in their place. But yeah, I mean, going through enemy lines like that, we lost a lot. I think right now, yeah, we're repairing the ship. Repairing the ship, all hands on deck. Okay. Gotta be careful how I say that. So yeah, the Marines are even helping, put just spare like repairs. We're still getting hit though. I'm not sure, where did that come from? I think the 122 is starting to turn a little bit, trying to get more shots from her port side. No, actually, she's going for someone else. Nearby, we have some allies showing up. So that's why the sails are all up, because no one's sailing. Basically, everybody's on the deck trying to repair just everywhere. The gunners are repairing as well, and And it looks like we're finally ready to set sail again. We're opening fire. There is a French ship down there, so let's zoom in, get the glass. It's a 38 gun. Okay. Salamine? I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Just kind of supporting over there where we can. And the battle's definitely calming down a little bit. We can see some of my Portuguese ships. Oh yeah, that's right. So our strategy, I remember in this battle, our strategy was for me to cut through the center and cut off the 2 allies. So now the Black Prince is headed towards the Ottomans. And real quick, if we just go to the crow's nest up here and just look around the battlefield, you can see there's another ship on fire. Looks like we're defeating the French pretty handily. So let's go back down to the top deck and just look what we're gonna see here. Look at this. I think pretty soon we're gonna get another explosion, which I'm very excited about. We're gonna see what it looks like from the point of view of the HMS Black Prince. Oh, we got another French. Yeah, the French frigate still moving around. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what it was. That's what it looked like from the HMS Black Prince. So now we're going full sail. Our sails are pretty chewed up. We got some major holes in them. That's okay. It's just gonna make us go a little bit slower. Now we're opening up from port side on the 38 gun frigate. Uh-oh. Are we shooting or getting shot at? Surprisingly, it's kind of hard to tell. It is. But more French ships coming in range. We do have an ally over to our starboard side, but she's going the opposite direction. But we're kind of going with the wind. Our Marines are opening fire. They're firing their muskets from the side. Oh, and another. Wait, was there 3 explosions? That's insane. Man, these ships are going down quick, really fast. So I think this gun's down to 50 guns, or the ship is down to 50 guns. We have 63 guns, so we've lost quite a bit. We've lost quite a bit of cannons. So now we're opening fires, supporting the 64 third rate over on the other side. And we might actually be able to fire into her stern. Damn, girl, look at that stern. Not gonna fire, though. Not gonna fire. So awesome. I mean, like, it's so cinematic with all that smoke and just these ships look pretty fantastic. I mean, like, say what you want. There's some issues with the naval combat, the way it looks, the way the sails just constantly flap around like crazy, just crazy. So it's not perfect. And I would love to see, like, imagine a game. And I think this would be a cool game. If I knew how to program and develop games, I would probably make this, right? So basically Napoleon Total War, right? But focused only around naval battles and have actual size battles of, like, you know, 80 versus 80 ships, and have like really authentic ships that have the names on the back and the sailing is accurate, and just, I don't, like, even the Marines, I think the Marines look very like early 1700s. Like they don't look like the correct Marines of the time. But it would be awesome. And then you could like level up. It would be like multiplayer focused, and you can do team battles, you can do historical battles. All right, now we're opening up fire. We're actually going for the ship way down there, the 122 gun. We've actually fired a couple shots at this ship before. We've been battling it for a pretty long time. Oh God, is that? Send some boats for these men. How brutal! The HMS Black Prince just sails on by. They survived the explosion, and I shouldn't be laughing, but now they're drowning. Are they trying to swim over? No, pick them up. Stop the ship. It's like, we can't. We have our orders. We gotta keep going. We gotta screen for Portugal. All right. So now that the battle is slowing down a tad bit, that's kind of one of the issues of naval battles. After like the first engagement, they really slow down. I'll just get a little bird's eye view. So this is my Portuguese fleet, kind of coming over, supporting Janky Fish. We got another sinking ship here. Oh, it's another British ship. Wow. But yeah. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. HMS. Oh, did I lose? There's the victory. Where's Okay, where's the okay, the Black Prince is over here. My bad, guys. So let's see. There's Portugal. We are actually getting hit. I think that was from the 122 gunship of the line. But we're pretty far away from enemy ships. We're pretty safe in this area, so this would be a good time to just slow down, pull up the sails, and work on repairing the ship. You can see she's got some major holes in the ship. Also, look at this. You can zoom in. This is just a graphic glitch, but you can see the water. If this was the case, this ship would be going down pretty fast. She's leaking, boys. I mean, I'm sure she has, like, realistically, probably a couple leaks, but yeah, if there's that much water in the hull of the ship, then it's not looking good. All right, so I decided to cut it there. There's really no need to show the ship being repaired. It's just not very exciting, and it's not like you miss anything. The ship's being repaired, you know? It's not like it's maneuvering and firing at people. But we did have a broadside ready for the French ships over there who are in open line of sight. Actually, there's 3 French ships right on our port side. So honestly, we could just sit up here and fire as long as we want. These ships are pretty banged up. This is the ship. This is the 80 gun ship of the line that lost one of its mast in the very back. But you can see it's getting shot at from multiple angles, and we're looking pretty safe. Are we moving? No, we're just gonna sit here, drop anchor, fire, drift a little bit with the waters. Just keep on firing. So let's see. Let's kind of look through the glass. Look at how much damage we've done. She's down to 45 guns, originally having 80. Combat losing slightly. At this current stage, we're concerned. Casualties. We've actually lost a lot of good souls on this during this battle. We're down to 177 crew members, and we still have 63 guns. So we haven't lost that many guns. But it looks like we're gonna head with the wind and go towards those French ships. Try to engage them a little bit more. See what we can do. Was that another explosion? I do not remember all these explosions the first time. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Another freaking explosion. Where is this? I don't remember that. And oh, here she is, guys. The HMS Victory. Which is still around today. She's still with us. You can visit her. She's pretty much a museum now. There's some really cool, like, high-def footage of people walking around and filming it. It's really awesome. Definitely on my bucket list. I gotta visit the Victory. I gotta check her out. Walk through and just see it from my own eyes. It'd be awesome. Very cool. But the Black Prince still headed towards these French ships, and these French ships seem dead in the water, not really moving too much. So we're gonna go ahead and stay on the poop deck, which is right here. Is that the captain? Yeah, that's the captain. He's like, come on, man. Now, if this was Horatio Nelson, he would be like right here, giving out commands. Nelson, man, he was crazy. He was in the thick of the fight all the time. Which is good and bad, I suppose. Alright, so we're about to open fire. I think we're going to do some raking maneuvers on the stern of these ships. Now, I think they've surrendered. I'm pretty sure they've surrendered in this fight. You can't tell because I don't have any notification, or I don't have the like little logos flying over. So we are, wait, are we opening fire? Are we firing down surrendered French ships? That's not very wise. Oh yeah, we're still firing. Oh yeah, surrender. If you hover over, it says surrendered. Yeah, we're just like, screw you guys. Realistically, they would never do this if the ship was surrendered, because you want to capture the ship, and if it's a good ship, you're going to use it in your own navy. But look at these guns. Look at them just stick out. Like, I don't know if that's a glitch as well. These guns are really sticking out. What the heck? Yeah, so it seems like we're just sailing around a bunch of surrendered ships. So I think I'm going to make another cut here, guys, and wait until we're in action once again. All right, guys, welcome back. So at this point, the French have pretty much surrendered. Most of their ships are just not fighting anymore. If we look over to the port side, though, let me go ahead and get my glass here and zoom in, show you guys. We've got a lot of Ottoman ships. Very confident Ottoman ships. They haven't seen too much action because in this replay, I was fighting as Portugal, and I actually helped my ally face the French. I fought the Ottomans for a little bit, but not that much. So the Ottomans are still very healthy, and they're just kind of making their way towards this side of the fight. Because most of my fleet and Jackie's fleet, we've joined together on the eastern side of this battlefield. So now, you know, of course, the Ottomans are going to be setting sail this way. Now, I think any moment now, we could be opening fire pretty soon. We've got some friendly ships way down there. Look at that. Already engaging the enemy. We need to help her out. We need to get over there. Oh, there goes the vault. Oh, there. Yep. So that's a 122 gun ship of the line. We've got some nasty ships up here, and it just feels like we're going in alone, guys. The HMS Black Prince going in alone. I'm a little worried. I'm actually really worried because we're really close to surrendering. We've got a very concerned crew of 177 men. The Marines are pacing around. They're pretty anxious. But we're firing some chaser guns in the front. Yep, going for the ship right in front of us. So I'm gonna get my glass and look at the enemy. Yep, okay. That's a 50 gun ship of the line, down to 42 guns. We still have 63 guns, so we can outgun her. She might be a little bit faster than us, though. But I think pretty soon we're gonna turn hard starboard and then open fire port side. That's at least what I would do in this situation, but who knows? This ship is outmaneuvering us a little bit, so if we try to turn, it's a little too late. So we might want to turn, but if we turn, we will show our stern side over to these enemy ships. We'll see what happens here. Reloading the chasers, ready to... Oh, the mast went down. What the hell? What happened over there? Why? Did we shoot it down? How did that happen? I don't know, but that was a really good broadside, focusing on the bow of the ship. And now the sails are going down. We're setting sail once again. And just give a little bit of a better view here of the situation. All right, so we've got a ship to our port side. We've got a ship straight ahead who's steady. Now we open fire port side. Oh, nice. Doing some nice damage to this 122 gun ship of the line. We need to slow her down because, oh, she's turning to open fire. We've got to go fast. We got to maneuver. Sails need to go down. Come on. What the hell are the sails doing? Like, what the hell, man, this game. So the sails need to get down. They need to get going. Oh, he opens broadside, but he's not going for us. We actually have HMS Victory a little bit behind us, kind of supporting us in this fight. And now the Black Prince is in the thick of it again. Really close to this 50 gun ship of the line. Maybe we can open fire once again. We got to reload. There we go. There we go. So a nice volley there. They're concerned now. Attacked from astern. And I think we're going to cut them off. I think we're just going a little bit faster. I mean, this ship of the line is just kind of slowing down. And we're kind of using this this ship of the line as a little bit of a shield, a little bit of a buffer between us and that 122 gun ship of the line. So if we can turn this baby a little bit towards port side, fire port side, open fire. Now, off in the distance, we've got another Ottoman ship. So kind of behind this French surrendered ship. So let's see. Oh, we're going to open. Where are we firing at? I think we are going for that ship way down there. Yeah, we're getting some hits too. Getting some good hits. Man, it'd be so cool if like you could just like walk around on the upper deck. Like actually be like a Marine and just go for the ride, enjoy the ride. Like that would be insane. That's something I would develop. That would be awesome. Again, it's so much easier said than done, but you know. All right, so the 50 gun ship of the line is starting to turn with us. They surrendered. The ship of the line has surrendered. I mean, the Black Prince did a lot of damage to that ship to cause it to surrender. And by surrendering right in front of this 22 gun, it's pretty good. But we do have this ship right here. So yeah, it's gonna be a little dangerous. We are kind of getting in range of this 122 gun ship of the line. So we'll see what happens here. But I think we could easily open fire. We kind of have to pick our poison. Should we go for the 122 ship of the line, or should we go for this one over here, the Orphan Ali? Let's see. Come on. Oh no, we're gonna open fire. Yes, we're gonna open fire on the 122, the one that's stuck behind the surrendered ship. But I think we're gonna turn now and get ready to get off another volley potentially. But we gotta be careful. We do not want to show our stern over to this ship of the 122 ship of the line. So let's zoom out and see what's going on a little bit. Some more Ottoman ships coming over this way. We got a little bit of a engagement down there. Let's head down here because I think we're about to open fire once again. Yeah, we are going against the wind, sort of. Yeah, pretty much against it. We're not like 100% against it, but oh, there we go. Nice volley. Well done. Good hits. Perfect angle too. Let me see the damage there. Yep, we wrecked her. Is that a sailor? Yeah. No, I thought there was a sailor like oh, someone hit it too. Someone from over there. Nice. I think it was a Portuguese ship. All right, so now we're going to continue to push. And I think we're going to wrap around or maybe just go with the wind. But the Black Prince is now kind of leaving the area of combat, sailing with the HMS Victory right behind us. We'll head back down here. All right, so we're back from our little cut. We were just sailing in this direction, not really missing much. I think we are turning, and we're gonna fire starboard side. Maybe get another, just one last kind of volley on that 122 gun ship of the line. The Victory is kind of screening for us, so we've if we're gonna fire, we've got to move fast because the Victory is gonna get in the way, and obviously we don't want to fire on the flagship. So she is kind of opening fire where we were. So I think we're just kind of forming a line and the Victory is following us. So yeah, I don't think we are going to open fire. And we're going to continue to just kind of leave the battle a little bit and maybe head back. Alright guys, welcome back. We made a huge cut there. We're now opening fire. We've kind of turned back into just the big bulk of, you know, like the center formation of this whole battle. Just kind of turning back and supporting the fight. So it seems at this point we're more of a support ship. We've lost a lot of men. We're down to 61 guns and we've taken a lot of damage. So we kind of have to sit back and support the fight. Just to give you a good idea where we are in the battlefield, you can see the mini map here. So what we did is we went out and we turned around, and now we're coming back firing at some Ottoman ships who just seem to be like stuck in the water. I believe this fight is pretty much over. You can see a lot of Ottoman ships are down. There's not that many left over. The fight seems to be over. I've got some Portuguese ships coming around to support the fight. Yeah. So it looks like this battle is pretty much over. I'm going to keep watching and see if the Black Prince engages any more enemies. We might be able to actually open up. There we go. I think we're firing at some ships down there, I assume. Or we're just, you know, continuing to kill French ships, you know, whatever. Oh, they surrendered? Open fire. But sir, open fire. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. Oh, yeah. Glorious victory is soon to be ours. And I think the Black Prince is going to need some major repairs after this battle. But we'll see what happens here. Alright guys, so yeah, it looks like we are going to be able to open fire from starboard side. There's a couple Ottoman ships. There's one wavering and there's one that's pretty steady, but they're concerned about casualties. It's 122 gun down to 91 guns. So if we can just get a good broadside. There we go. Black Prince still in this fight. She's not done yet. Getting like one little shot there. And I think we're going to save our shot for this gun right here, or this ship. I keep calling the ships guns. No, actually, we're going to open fire way down there. So I think we're just trying to get that one to rout. If we can get that one to rout, who knows, maybe they all... Yep, it's wavering. It's been wavering for a long time. But we should try to reload, save our ammo, and then open up on this ship who's Got its stern facing us, or the bow of the ship facing us. See if we can open fire. There we go. Getting some shots. Still steady, but they're concerned. He is concerned. Ah, these sails, man, it looks so bad. What is that? What is that? Oh, they're pulling them back up, but still. There we go. Now that ship's wavering. And I think that's going to be the battle, guys. I just wanted to make sure to show you every volley of the Black Prince, you know, in this battle. From the Black Prince in the battle. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's the thing about naval battles. They tend to really die off towards the end of the fight. It's really hard to get your ship in the right spot. You got to deal with the wind. You got to maneuver around a bunch of surrendered ships. We might actually take, it says it's firing, and we might take a broadside here. Unless we can break it fast enough. They're not, oh, they're routing. They're routing. Come on, surrender. Just surrender, you bastards. Feel the wrath of the Black Prince. Oh, they surrendered. There you go. That's another ship down. Another ship down. Look at this beautiful ship. It's awesome. All right, there you have it, guys. That was the last little engagement with the Black Prince. We're going to go ahead and look at the stats. Let's see the Black... Oh, third. Getting almost 200 kills. We lost 100. And we deployed 280. So originally we had 280 crew, which is tiny for realistically for a 96 or whatever gun ship. But yeah, not bad at all. I don't think we killed any ships. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Black Prince doing well. Experience-wise, second. So you can see like Black Prince was in the thick of the fight. Very nice. So we got to take her back to port. We got to repair her. And once again, she'll be back in some military action. So thank you guys for joining me in another Life of a Soldier, Life of a Ship edition. That was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you didn't, then I'll never do it again. But it's worth trying something new. So let me know if you liked it. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.